What did I think about Mike Tyson slapping Jake Paul? I didn't think much of it, you know. And sometimes I almost think that it's part of the theater. Now I'm going to say this: is is Mike Tyson is Mike Tyson regardless, but um, the reality of it is that um, the reality is that they got to sell this fight, and they got to sell it by any means necessarily. It's one of those things that it's gonna be something that has to bring hype to it. I don't want to see it. You know, I've already got my thoughts and takes about Tyson. He's one of the greatest fighters ever, one of the 10 most intriguing fighters, and one of the 10 most intriguing personalities, etc. And from a mental aspect, I'm more concerned with that aspect of him than I am about him in the ring. I know it's about the bag and bless the cat's soul. Because after all this time, and yeah, you could say he's 30 years way past his peak and prime and 40 past before we were like enamored with him and blown away. But the fact is, at all this stage, that people still hear his name and will spend crazy loot. I got stories back in the day. I still remember being in Hampton, Virginia, going down to the swimming pool. Me and my buddy, we're coming back, and that I'll tell you a funny story. The local cable company, which was on Kickertan Road in Hampton, next to not too far from the Shoney's. If y'all know about Kickertan Road, you know what I'm talking about. Not Kickertan, but it wasn't Kickertan. Well, it was the Shoney's, and it was by that bowling alley where Allen Iverson had that whole situation. Anyway, I can't get my streets mixed up because there's that, as we used to call it, the Black 7-Eleven, and that's before you get the Black Mac. If you watching in Hampton, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, the line for the cable to get that pay-per-view was outrageous, especially when he fought Michael Spinks. We cracked up because all he did was hit Michael Spinks in the cakes, and Michael Spinks was out. That was a BBL that went wrong. That's getting your cheeks blowed up, and you didn't have enough. You put too much hind into the parts, and you couldn't last long. That one was hilarious. Remember that night. But anyway, so you fast forward almost. This is crazy. That's 38. That's 38 years ago and a half. Well, 37 years ago. We have 38 next year. You're talking about almost 40 years later, and people still paying crazy to see him. Even this is like it's amazing. But that's how impressive and important he was as an athlete and impact. As far as him slapping Jake Paul, it to me was more theater. It's almost like pre-stage. And they got to get some hype with it because nobody too much in their right mind would want to spend more than $25, 30 tops to see a one-sided fight if it's anything. You know, I seen Mike Tyson at his best. I seen him at his worst, and I seen him where it was kind of like you had moments. Yeah, he's in shape and all that to an extent, and remarkable. More importantly, that he's functioning alive and everything. But this ain't gonna be no kind of fight. But hey, why not? Floyd Mayweather gets it. Mayweather be fighting anybody and be getting paid crazy. So why not, Mike? Sure, why not? Because if people still want to put the money there to be entertained, sure, why not? To me, it's more of a hype thing, but that's just how I feel about it. Because I'm not getting much out of it. But you tell me what you think. Please, do you think it's a big deal with the slap, or do you think it was just scripted? I think it was more Hollywood than even the Will and Chris Rock. That one was real. This one here is to get some buzz, but I don't really feel no buzz with it. Not like that. But anyway, tell me what you think. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another and share it if you like, and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay real, stay woke. I'm out one time. Peace.